My name is Deacon Garter, and I'm here to demonstrate how to assemble a miniature and base it. So, first step is acquiring your tools and your kit to build. I brought 5 dudes and your bases, instructions, and I brought my tools. But, tools you need is nippers, so to clip them out, some sand filer, some sanding paper, a drill if I need it, mold line remover, and X-Acto blade knife, and an old paintbrush and clay sculptor. So then once you got your tool and your kit, you get your kit and read its manual, which is this. So yeah. And after that, I guess step 2 is just assembling it or clipping it out, right? Then once you clip it out, it will look something. I'll just clip out. So you look at that manual, then you look for the number that it corresponds, like this part right here. It says to clip out number 33, so you look for it and look for it on the sprue. But when clipping it out, you gotta be careful to not clip it out too close to the bit. Otherwise, you tear a chunk off, and it'll be ruined. Yeah. Once you clip it out, usually I'll clip out all the pieces, but I'm just gonna clip out one piece. And after that, what I like to do is, once you clip it out right, there'll be a little bit of sprue left on the bit. So what I do is use my X-Acto blade, and I'll just cut it off. Cut the bits off, then I'll use a mold line, then remove the mold lines, whatnot, pull over it. Then if I messed up like moving the bit left on it, then I'll use some sandpaper. After that, I'll clip out all the pieces, then I'll assemble it. When you're assembling it, it'll look like this, like old gray. But when you're assembling it, it's best to dry fit, like make sure the pieces fit. So yeah, these are push to fit, so they don't need glue. But other kits I build, right, they do need glue. So push the bits together, then sometimes the bits will leave gaps. Like, they will leave gaps. Then, yeah, after you assemble it, it's step 3, then that's, I guess, step 2 is clipping out all the bits, cleaning it up, then step 3 is assembling it. Once you assemble it, this will look like old gray and whatnot. You glue it to the base or anything. Then step 4 is basing it. So what I brought is some sand, some rocks that are like pieces of cork. What I like to do is I'll get PVA glue. Then I'll put some glue on it. Get a bit of water with my brush, then I would spread it around. And after that, spread it around, then I would dump it in the sand. And I'll just dump it in his hand and shake the rest off, and there's sand on it. But for that, sometimes I like to put rocks on it. Like these are ripped up cork pieces with these like rocks. I use super glue, any kind of super glue will do, and also any kind of PVA glue, so like Elmer's glue or this glue, or you can use texture paste for the sand. To swap out the sand if you want to do that. Then yeah, that's how the basic. And after that, I guess you last step is priming it. So either you can use a spray can, like a rattle can, or you can use an airbrush. I use an airbrush because the spray can kind of affects with my asthma. But anyway, after you spray it, you can paint it like these little dudes. This one has a texture paste on it. Paint it. Yeah. This one had sand on it, but the sand kept falling off and whatnot. So I moved the sand. I was gonna add texture paste, but this one's all painted up, has texture paste, it's washed and whatnot. So at the end, it should look all painted up and whatnot.